Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Badgers will kick it away to get this game going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
And the coverage team gets the returner near the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking right, this one caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a draw play. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the running back's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Grab behind the line. It's Paul. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Now, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? The 50, inside the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Hokies. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Checks this down to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's 2nd down.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Now trapped behind the line, it'll be a short loss.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And this one is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. The defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
And the extra point was up and good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Using his legs here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. He'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action here on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Linebacker shifting around now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Badgers will have to kick this away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finding a bit of space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Breaking tackles. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Badgers offense back out on the field. The backs got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. The Badgers looking to run some tempo here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Badgers are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Badgers. And they will claim the second half lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
35. Virginia 10, 28.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to pass here on second down. This time a completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Bringing you back, it's Jones. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Wisconsin 35, Virginia 10, 28.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That pass is caught. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It's second down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but 3rd down and 1, just get the 1st down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. No surprise there. So the gamble does not pay off. He might regret passing up the 3 points. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important 2nd down play coming up. And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. Punt over the middle. It's Paul. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Paul. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's going to take off. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. On paper, this looked like an excellent matchup. On the field, it's been even better than that.
When you have two teams that are so evenly matched, that have this kind of talent, the margin of error is just so slight. Now it comes down to the final 2 minutes. Who wants it more and who's going to play better?
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late. Really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. In the final seconds, 1 swing of the leg for the win. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The game remains tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Using his legs on the scramble. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing him down.
Second and goal for the offense. And they'll try the quarterback sneak into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
Virginia Tech, 42. Wisconsin, 35.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I will not going to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.